Beautiful summer's day here in VIII, Germany, and we are checking out those two here. Smartphones that on the first glance don't look alike so much. As you see here, the Sony Xperia 1 Mark 8 versus the Nubia Z60 Ultra. Why the Z60 Ultra? Because it has this very large ultra-wide angle, and you can guess it, the Xperia 1 Mark 8 also features this wide ultra-wide angle, a very large one, 1/1.56, and on the Nubia 1/1.55 inch sized sensors, so pretty identical. And yeah, we want to check them out here in a short video and see which one of those is performing better for vlogging, especially, as both might be good vlogging monsters. I know this already for the Nubia Z60 Ultra because I was using it so often already. It even features OIS, which on another ultra-wide angle is pretty rare. So let's check them out side by side. Both now recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Both can do 4K 60, but also 4K 120 frames per second, which is, I think, pretty cool, especially if you want to do slow motions. How well are they performing here with the ultra-wide angle for stabilization, for colors? What do you think about the field of view? It should be wider on the Sony with 16mm, where the Nubia has OIS, but it has 18mm here. So which one would you pick for vlogging? And let's go maybe a little bit into the sun to see which one is handling the sun a little bit better here, and HDR situations. First of all, with me and my face illuminated by the sun. And now let's turn around. And now which one is performing better here in this kind of situation where the sun is in the background and my face probably a bit underexposed. At least on the Sony, I have the expectation it to be a bit underexposed. How is the Nubia handling this one here? I know for sure the Nubia is pretty good for vlogging here, but the Sony is no slouch either. So which one would you choose? Or is it basically a matter of preference, which color you like better here on those? Which one has more artificial sharpening, and which one handles those changing light situations better? And now side by side, if you don't vlog yourself, which one is performing better? I think the Nubia is looking a little bit artificial with its HDR there, and I saw a little bit pumping. I'm not sure if it's the autofocus motor that's pumping there or the OIS having some trouble getting it stabilized when focusing on my face. Which one is performing better here in your opinion? The Nubia looks a bit bright there, the Sony is a bit better, and I like the more wide angle field of view that you get on the Sony for sure, for such kind of shoots or videos where you can get more into the shot than with the Nubia. And now turn around and see again HDR. I think the Nubia handles this worse than the Sony. And I heard something there. Ooh, there's something falling. Maybe it was a duck. Anyway, which one would you prefer for such kind of vlogs where you just talk and show your environment? As much as I liked the Nubia, I think I have to go here with the Sony. This is also now an HDR kind of test here, and my face should be pretty underexposed because we have this very bright light. As soon as I go here, maybe it's exposing a little bit better there, but which one is handling this situation better? I could imagine that Nubia with its more aggressive HDR is doing a bit of a better job. Sony is not doing too much of HDR there and leaves stuff underexposed, so it's not brightening my face up too much. But what do you think? Which one would you pick here for these kinds of situations here? Also, do you see any noise in this like darker kind of environment? Hopefully not. And which one would you prefer here for vlogging? Which one is your favorite? That's also almost everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have some questions regarding those two, write in on the comments. Just a short comment, the Xperia 1 Mark 8 is now going to another mark. And won't be here for testing, but I will answer as much of comments regarding the Xperia 1 Mark 8 as possible. And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, bye.